we are going to go ahead and tweak the land numbers a little bit because we've had 2 games now where I haven't drawn planes when I needed planes. And we're going to consider what else we can do. Stoic Rebuttal is nice. I can get rid of that gargoyle with it. Numbing Dose might actually be good for me. And yeah, we're going to do 1 copy of Numbing Dose for an Oculus. And then just to play it. You know, a lot of times in Swiss, I like to experiment a little bit just so that I can say that I played this card, and to see if it has any sort of effect for me at all, I'm going to play Due Respect. Since it's a cantrip, the fact that it adds to my deck is not that bad of a thing. So we're going to go ahead and go with it. I wanted to add my Silklaw though, because it's a good answer for Plague Stingers. But we didn't, so no love lost. Okay, not a bad hand. I like it. Mid to late game, I've got the rebuttal for things that I don't want to see hit the table. I'm going to get my Piercing Vision out early, which means I'm guaranteed another card from it at some point. Skyguard's going to hit the table on the 3rd turn. Deal with any Plague Stingers. Oh, I really don't like that he has so many Grim Afflictions, though. Oh, that bothers me. Oh well. It either sees play or it doesn't. We'll find out. Nice. Gremlin Mine can get rid of my Piercing Visions counters, but anybody that uses it for that would be silly. I would just sack it in response. Okay, so the question is, do I get my Skyguard out or do I prepare for rebutting? I'm going to say Skyguard because at 4 mana, there's not much that I'm afraid of with his type of deck. Grim Affliction is all I'm worried about, and he's going to either cast that or not right now, so we'll just see what he does. Okay, Moriok Replica, very bad target for Numbing Dose because he's just going to sacrifice it. You know, I like to state the obvious from time to time. Anyway, I've got Stoic Rebuttal here. I like having that. I'm going to take some damage possibly from the Replica. I don't mind that. That's no big deal. I do want to counter anything nasty that my opponent may do to hurt my Skyguard or my person. Any weird equipment or drawing spell would also be something I'd really want to get rid of. Yep, removal. So we're gonna rebut that. I don't think so. And I get a counter. I like that. Piercing Vision is really good. I'm never disappointed with playing that. Alright, I got my Angel. Definitely going to play that. We'll go ahead and get that out there. That basically makes it to where I'm not losing this game on life unless my opponent is fine with sitting at 4 mana. Shattered Angel is just super solid. It's a really good card. Well, the artwork is a little disturbing. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but it doesn't look pleasant. Spread the sickness. Okay. That's okay. I still got my Skyguard, and I'm still way ahead on the life gain. Go ahead. Yeah, do it. Alright, probably going to Necropounce him right now. I have no compelling need to sacrifice the Shrine of Piercing Vision. Every counter it gets me closer to one of my decent cards if I let it sit. So we're going to keep this the way it is. We're going to Necropounce. We're going to get 5 damage in there. And now I'm ridiculously ahead. And it's going to take some interesting activity on the other side of the table in order to not be ridiculously ahead. And it's with every point of damage I deal, it's less likely that Moriak Replica is going to have any effect on his end game. And that's when he's got a card like that available to change the board state, it's very good to make sure that I'm aggressively trying to prevent that board state change. Arrest. Fantastic card. Nobody deals with enchantments in this block. And Arrest is one of those enchantments that once it's on somebody, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to pop my Piercing Vision just so I can continue with having some sort of threat. If I get a creature, then I can Necropounce with it. And in this case I got Herald, which is the best creature for me to possibly get. I want Remember the Fallen on top and my 2 lands on the bottom. So I know now at this point I can't count on drawing Remember the Fallen because it's highly unlikely. The chances of him having removal for this Herald are really high. But I'm going to go with it anyway. I mean, he's what possible options does he have? He has Go for the Throat. He has Spread the Sickness. Grim Affliction, unless he's got 2, isn't going to do the job all the way. So I'm not too scared about that. But more than likely, he's got something else. Gargoyle. Okay, Gargoyle. And now I have my numbing dose for that Gargoyle. I don't get first strike with the Herald, but I do get to Necropounce with him. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll Necropounce. That's pretty much 7 guaranteed damage right there. I've got more lifelink. Now I can't equip the Pouncer over because then I'll lose my my Herald. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Shikari on the board. And I've got Turn Aside. If he does draw that removal that I was worried about, or he draws, like, if he tries to plan an Arrest on Victory's Herald, I can just turn it aside. No problem. No big deal. I'm a long way towards winning this game right now. Yeah, you better. You need something.